Hi, Cannon Fuller fans. It's Raz calling from a rather dark and dismal Cardiff today. Not as dark and as dismal as being an Arsenal fan. Now, you're probably wondering why I've got these on. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. Anything that's a gimmick, right? Well, I've got these on because I think some of us Arsenal fans have been looking at things with rose tinted glasses. These are not rose tinted, by the way, they're the cinema type glasses for 3D. Because when you go to the cinema, you love the 3D experience. You see and you duck and you bob and weave to whatever kind of action is happening. Unlike Arsenal, we are not ducking, we're not bobbing, we're not weaving, and yet, like as I mentioned once before, this red and white kit that we have is very similar to Santa because we like giving away 3 points. Arsenal. This is Raz, and this is my voice of reason. Okay, I had to take them off. It was doing me in. Arsenal. What is happening? What is happening? I don't get it. I simply don't get it. I heard that Tierney is fit. I heard Bellerin is fit, but it's going to take him a while for him to come back. Lacazette is fit. I had us down to win 3-2. I knew it was going to be a close game. Because this is Arsenal and this is what we do best. We love making things just a little bit more interesting than the rest of the clubs in the Premiership. So what do? We go to Bramwell Lane. Now this is the same Sheffield United team that, if memory serves me, 1999, Mark Overmars caused a bit of a slight kerfuffle, a bit of ungentlemanly conduct apparently, when the ball was passed out back to us after the game was stopped, and Mark Overmars turned, looked, and shot. He scored, and everyone was saying, "Oh, you can't do that, ungentlemanly conduct and everything." So that was one of the annals of Arsenal history, ungentlemanly conduct. I think the game was replayed, but we beat them 2-1. Then, what was the second part? The second part was... I'm trying to think what the second part was. The second part. Do I have to look at my notes? I was going to look at my notes. I'm trying to find it. Nope, I can't find it. I found Mark Overmars. Apparently we beat them 6-0 in the early 2000s as well. 2008, we beat them 6-0. Don't ask me which team actually played that day, but obviously it was a different team. The team that went out and beat them 6-0 was not the team that we played last night. 2003. What's significant about 2003? Well, there's a certain goalkeeper called David Seaman. Yeah, he pulled off one of the most miraculous saves ever seen. Well, other than maybe Gordon Banks and other goalkeepers, but this was our goalkeeper. This is David Seaman, man. He pulled off a miraculous one-hand save in the FA Cup round. It was 2003. So, what's all these teams got to do with my present Arsenal team? The past teams beat Sheffield United. Just beat them. No fuss, no disrespect, but no fuss. Last night was a nightmare, was a shocker. And maybe I should put my glasses back on because I didn't want to see any of this. It was ridiculous. Now Unai, You've been in the job for more than a year. I think 15, maybe 18 months. And some of your decisions have been a bit, let's just say, unconventional. Sometimes you have to be conventional to understand the game, and you can do the unconventional part just to mix things up a little bit. So why is it that you said that Ozil was ready to go, Tierney is ready to go, Holding's ready to go? You don't pick Ceballos, you leave him on the bench and then you put him on in the second half. Lacazette you put on with about 20 minutes to go. You take Willock off, you take Pepe off, who, okay, he missed a sitter. He missed a sitter. But great players they can't get everything right all the time. Take this off again. They can't get everything right all the time, but most of the time they do it. Now, you are causing us Arsenal fans to find it very, very difficult to give you any credence to what you're doing. It's baffling. Why are you setting yourself up for failure? Worse than that, you're getting all of us fans, you're getting our backs up. I don't understand. I don't get it. You are the manager. You've come in with a dossier saying how about this player, this, that, the way we're going to win, the way that we could draw. And you're throwing that rule book out the window and you're keeping players. All right, I'm going to have to call them out. So this was your setup last night. Leno in goal. Now, Leno has been a great goalkeeper. And Alex mentioned last night something that I was thinking about today. And he beat me to it. Damn you, Alex, damn you. But Alex put a really good point. If your goalkeeper is going to keep on playing the way that you want to play and we're not getting any kind of joy, you got to change things up. Martinez is a goalkeeper that can read the play. He's proved it in a very short time. Now, the way that we wanted Agent check out and Leno in, because Leno could play the ball kind of at the back. Now we've got a goalkeeper that can do both. He can play it short and play it long. So why not mix it up a little bit? Aren't we meant to be making teams think about what we're doing rather than we are fearful about what we're going to do next? Now, just a little cut segment. If anyone had saw the easy talk between Alex and I, my brother Alex, Ajax, I like to call him Ajax. We was having a bit of an argument to and fro, light-hearted but very, very serious as well. And I said to him, Alex, you can't tell me that when Arsenal play that you're fully confident. I put down that we was going to win 3-2. He put down a draw, 1-1, and we were both wrong. This team is bereft of confidence. Any kind of momentum that we get, we stop. We start, we stop. We start, we stop. This is the second match that this is the second defeat that we've had. If we had won this match, we would have been maybe a point behind the leaders. But now we're in 5th place. And is 5th place really a kind of... Is that the highest that we're going to be? Because, Unai, you're not making things easy. Leno, Red Chambers, Socrates, David Luiz, Kolasinac, Xhaka, Guendouzi, Willock, Pepe, Saka and Aubameyang. Out of that lot, I would say there's about 4 players that I want to start off with last night. Most of it's defensive. You got Tierney who is ready, so why aren't you playing him? A Man United fan who shall remain nameless, I saw him today at work. He said, Ralph, I don't understand you. That's not your team. What they did is not acceptable. That's coming from a Man United fan. It's not acceptable, he said. Why don't you just play your strong team and then play the youngsters Thursday, because you've got a big game Sunday against Crystal Palace. Don't I know it? Now, if a Man United fan can see that, a Liverpool fan can see that, God forbid, a Chelsea and them down the road fans can see it, what is it that you're not doing, Unai? Why is it that you're doing this, man? I don't understand. That sounds a bit like a song. I really don't get it. I don't get it. And then you decide to put Lacazette on and Ceballos on. Lacazette with about 20 minutes to go. You take Pepe off. What the? What's going on? Are you reverting back to Arsene Wenger, or has Arsene Wenger somehow invaded your body, or is there some kind of like body invasion going on, or alien abduction? What is it? What is going on with this team? This is ridiculous, and you're making me vexed now, because we're going from, okay, we lost against Liverpool. Okay, we drew against Man United. Flipping out, we should have really beaten them down the road. To this. I don't know. I tell you what, Alex kept it well for last night, because quite a few of the fans who rung in wanted you gone. Unai, your ears must have been ringing, mate, because everybody's thinking that, you know, what is it? What's going on? Maybe it's time for you to go. Maybe it's time for you to go, mate. I don't think that. It is difficult. I'm not paid in that position. I don't have the players day in, day out. What I see on the videos with the players going through drills is so vastly different to when they're playing on the pitch. When you're training, it's no real pressure. No pressure at all. When you're playing with the opposition in front of you, that is where it is. It's all about the mentality. And this Arsenal team, it's not clicking. The players are there. Play your strongest team. I said this to you, Alex, didn't I? That I don't think Unai knows his strongest team. And you said to me, hey, Ralph, he does know his strongest team. He does know his strongest team. Well, if he knows his strongest team, then why doesn't he play him? Play the team. This time for being fearful and defensive and, oh, I'm not sure if they're going to come at us. It's the wrong mentality. And you can see it in the players. Now it's seeped into their consciousness. When Unai came in, he had a dossier. Did we have a dossier on Unai Emery? I don't think so. But there's one building up at this moment in time. And so far, it's not looking good. Put these back on, because there's nothing else I can say or add or do. It's been a bit of a long rant. We've got a match on Thursday against Victoria, or Vicky something. I don't mean to be disrespectful. It's a Europa tie. What team's going to come out? Are we going to beat them? I don't really care about Thursday, to be honest. I'm more concerned about Sunday. I'm more concerned about us playing against Crystal Palace, because it's 3 points or no 3 points. Anyway, guys, it's Raz. If you love what we do, if you love the videos, if you touch the notification button when you when the reminder comes up, help us grow. help us grow. Because without you guys, we don't, we just be a bunch of guys just signing off to a camera. So Alex is in London, I'm in Cardiff, and yeah, it has been a bit of an emotional, a bit of a ranty video. I apologise, but it's my team. I love my team, and they're doing something crazy. Fix up, Unai. As I mentioned once again, this is Raz, Cannon Fodder TV, voice of reason. And if you like what we do, touch the notification button, press the notification button, and you know what? Check us out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Raz calling from the Emirates in the press media section for Cannon Fodder TV. Not breaking news, Emirates news.